get cursed out.
Niggas started with the bullshit with the anime one.
Yes, we are.
That shit was hard.
Why do I feel like y'all got me here just to mediate this shit?
I did.
Oh, he did.
That's why
He's
I
like, what?
here.
He's like, what the fuck that nigga Will doing? Right? I was like, I ain't seen that Will. I was like, I ain't seen Will in a minute.
It was me.
Yeah, it was him. He's on straight bullshit.
It's fucked up because I was thinking like, yo, these niggas would not have called me out of the blue if this wasn't if this wasn't a setup. If this wasn't a fucking setup. Like, and lo and behold, it's a fucking setup.
I mean, I meant to call you earlier this week, but I mean, like, you know, showtime is showtime. I mean, Will. You ready, ready?
Yeah, I guess I'm
ready to mediate?
Yeah, let's go.
Fight! And we back. Yeah. Recording in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the DADS podcast. My name is Clint.
My name is Mal.
My name is Will.
And we are here. This is probably our third or fourth original content type of video, correct?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We got like 3 of these actually coming to y'all today, or whenever the fuck we release these. Let's lay these rules out right now. These are our top favorite animes. This isn't the top from whenever the fuck y'all watch them or whenever the fuck they out now. Let's make this clear. This is my favorite. This is his favorite. And Will might chime in about his favorite. He doesn't have a list. We told him last minute. That's our fault. But
Will got this.
So yeah. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, my list is disrespectful as shit to half of y'all favorite animes. And also, I'm probably the, I guess, beginner anime guy.
Let's say he's a casual. He's a casual.
Yeah, I'm kind of casual. I'm stuck on what I'm stuck on. I watch what the fuck I want to watch. I really don't give a fuck. Fuck sub anime, kiss my ass. I really don't give a fuck. I'm a grown ass man. If I want to watch dub, I'm gonna watch dub. Can't nobody tell me what the fuck to watch. I'm a grown ass man. Malcolm's like intermediate compared to this nigga. This nigga like God tier.
He said God tier. How the fuck I'm intermediate and he God tier?
I mean, I put quotes up, nigga. I'm not a beginner. I just put quotes up.
I was like, all right, if we count.
Examine my quotes, Malcolm.
I was like, I'm at least the God tier. I was like, this nigga might got me on like
expert. Then
I was like, he might be expert God. I was like, cause this nigga might got me on hentai. I was like, other than that,
I put his information out like that. Like tentacles?
I like hentai too.
Nigga.
In the words of Samuel Jackson, I like hentai too.
You know what? Even on my own channel, that damage is already done. So it don't even fucking matter. Okay. But it's kind of fucked up that you just think that you just got me edged though. Like I got you edged over in so many times alone. That's kind of fucked up. That's kind of fucked up.
I'm on Will's side.
That's kind of fucked up.
As long as I know you, nigga, you done sold me some shit that opened some doors for my ass. Let's just say that I have never came across.
All right, I do hentai with a lot of niggas. I'll admit that shit. I will freely admit that shit.
I'll just sneak that shit in.
I'll freely admit that shit, but damn.
I'm just saying though. I'm just saying though, bro.
But yeah, I guess we're gonna do top 10. We're gonna go because a lot of my shit is like more personal than like entertainment. I'm gonna let y'all niggas know right now. I'm not the new nigga anime. Sorry. I like a couple new animes like Attack on Titan. I like what the fuck is they called? Fire Force. I like that shit. Yeah. Like it's new animes like even more than that I actually do like. But my list is pretty much the shit that's personal to me. Sorry.
I would say this list is probably like between like because we kind of like seen each other's lists.
Yeah, we kind of
similar. I would say it's most of the shit is stuff that we probably can like watch, like go back and watch like
all my anime I've
times.
watched like 5+ times.
Yeah,
like 5+ times. I watched all my anime. But yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna get this shit out the way, man. I'm gonna start with my number 10. So my fucking phone was fucking unlocked. My number 10, Tenchi Muyo.
Okay.
That's the whole series in total because I don't know which one is like when you actually first met Ryoki on top of the roof and brought her back to life and all that other shit. or whatever the case is. I don't know what Tenchi that was.
Yeah,
I don't know which one that was.
That was that was Tenchi Universe.
That was Tenchi Universe? Okay.
Yeah. It was either you know what?
Because it wasn't an OVA. Because I bought the OVA like a dumbass, and I thought that was that one. I was pissed off at that. It wasn't that. It wasn't that one. I was pissed off like a motherfucker.
No,
when I
because you know
bought
what?
that shit.
They had like different versions of Tenchi.
It's Tenchi in Tokyo.
Tenchi in Tokyo, Tenchi Muyo, then Tenchi Universe.
Yeah.
And
they got the OVAs.
Yeah.
And shit like that.
Well, no, Tenchi Muyo is Tenchi Muyo Ryoki. That's the OVAs.
Yeah.
The OVAs are.
There was another one too. I can't remember the name of it though. I think it was like 2 of those. But which I just put them all together because I don't know which is which, whatever the case is. But Tenchi Muyo was my shit. Like to this day, I still can't. It's hard to find on YouTube like the first like a couple episodes of that shit. Like
I have it.
You do?
Yeah. Well, it's in storage though, but yeah, I have it. Because
it
Funimation sells it.
He said, "Give it up."
No, Funimation sells it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have the license for the whole thing.
Yeah, I gotta check that out then.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my number 10. That's like kind of near and dear to me, just because like that's one of the ones that like started me off like back in the day. Okay. Like I saw that shit and I was just like, oh, all right.
If you get a chance, check out Tenchi Muyo War on Gemini.
That's the one in space, right?
Huh?
That's the one in space.
Kinda. It's like a spinoff, but it's still pretty good.
Okay.
Is that the new one that they like did something?
It's
like
new. It's new-ish. Funimation streams it, so like I would check that out.
Okay. Cool.
Like, cause
nice to know.
No, you know what? They got all the.
There was another Tenchi where it was in space too. I don't know which one that is.
Well, a few of them were.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about GXP.
Yeah.
GXP.
Yeah.
That's a good one too.
I think I got that one.
It's a lot.
I got it.
That's why it's so hard for me to find the right one that I actually want to see. Because there's so many fucking.
So many. Yeah.
But you know what? Funimation, like if you got Funimation now, they stream all that shit.
I gotta check that. Then.
Yeah, just search for it.
All right, cool.
Get it.
Malcolm, what's your number 10, bro?
My number 10 is Ninja Scroll.
See, I never watched Ninja Scroll. That's the one. That's probably the only one that we probably ain't got together.
See, that's an enemy. That's like a seasoned motherfucking
you.
choice. No, that's it. I fuck with
like,
it.
We're like, hey, that's a compliment, my nigga. All right, cool.
I was like, that's why my niggas, I was like torn. Like when you was like 10, I was like, okay, are we doing just strictly old school shit? Or are we doing new school shit? You said everything. I'm like, fuck, nigga.
Let me check this out real quick.
I'm like,
I want to check it out real quick.
Check your list right fast, nigga.
Yeah, because I started putting shit on
I was expecting something to be on there, but we'll get to it.
Okay. Probably up at the top.
Nah, it ain't on that list at all.
Oh.
It probably was there.
It probably was.
I made it delete it.
Yeah.
I had a lot of stuff I deleted too.
I had a lot. Like, I just started putting in shit like that. I know I like Googling
all this morning.
I
was Googling the shit out of anime.
He's like, what's the fucking name of this shit?
I was Googling that shit like I was trying to watch that shit today.
Nah, but Ninja Scroll is a good ass classic.
Okay.
I fuck with it.
Yeah, I know they did, like, they got the, what's that, the new one? No, that's the Basilisk.
No, they never made a remake of Ninja Scroll.
No, I was thinking about the fucking shit they get, this new shit that they got on
Basilisk, you mean?
Yeah, the Basilisk.
Oh yeah,
the new Basilisk. That,
the original Basilisk was pretty
good too. Yeah, I like the original too. That's why I was like, it was kind of hard for me, man, because like I was like,
you ain't gotta tell me, my nigga. I had a whole bunch of shit on here that ain't make it. I had some shit on here. I had to take Inuyasha off. I had to take Rurouni Kenshin off. I had to fucking take Devil is a Part-Timer off.
Fuck Inuyasha. I fucking hate Inuyasha. Inuyasha. No. Let me put my no.
Go, man.
I fucking hate Inuyasha. I hate Inuyasha for the soul. No, you know what?
Sit, dog.
No, fuck that. I used to fuck with Inuyasha, but that shit that they pulled, like for 4 years, I was watching that shit. When they first aired that shit, 4 years, 4 or 5 years, I was watching that shit almost every night, trying to catch this shit. Like, man, they finally gonna get this nigga Naraku, and when they finally get to the end of the shit, don't shit get resolved. I wasted 4 years of my motherfucking life watching that shit. I don't care if they did sum that shit up with a whole new series. Fuck that. The damage was done. Fuck Inuyasha. Fuck that nigga. Fuck Kagome too.
Will is here.
I mean that shit from the bottom of the heart that I don't have. Fuck Inuyasha.
God damn.
So much for mediator.
Oh, this is gonna happen.
Wait.
Let me just keep these glasses off. These bitches gonna keep coming off. Number 9.
What? I'm still thinking about his last name. I can't even give my fucking words.
Part of my heart that I don't
have. Yeah.
I guess let me go to my number 9. Shout out to Bryce. Bryce put me onto this when I had Amazon Prime probably like 2 or 3 years ago. Gurren Lagann.
Oh, Gurren Lagann? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know nothing about Gurren Lagann. Bryce put me onto that shit. He was like, that's good. I was like, and I think it was probably like 20-something episodes or something like that, like in between there. I was like, all right, cool. Like, that's how kind of like some of my anime is nice and short and like kind of straight to the point and shit like that. I fell in love with that shit because, first off, it's quick. Your main protagonist dies in like the first 2-3 episodes, maybe, I think, something like that. And then like the last final battle scene was like, how they came together and shit like that. That shit was cold as shit, and I liked it. But yeah, Gurren Lagann was my like number 9.
Yeah, man. I remember when motherfuckers were cosplaying that shit like heavily. When that shit, like everybody was dressed up as Kamina and fucking people still dress up as not Yoko.
Sorry if we don't remember none of the names, the actual anime people and shit like that. We it's a lot of shit.
Yeah, it's been a minute since
I watched it too.
So don't be mad at us because we don't know
remember
names
names and shit.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I've seen Gurren Lagann.
But yeah, Gurren Lagann was my number 9.
Gurren Lagann. Yeah, that's a good number 9.
What's up, Malcolm? Where you at with it?
My number 9 is Log Horizon. I think that's better. To me, it's what Sword Art Online was supposed to be. Without the love shit. Nah, hear me out. Like, Sword Art Online was, like, decent. It was good. It's just, like, the whole, like, the further along you got, the whole, like, it just, like, the whole love story, like, completely took over everything else. And I like Log Horizon for the simple fact that it's more, like, yes, they both had the same basic concept, but in there, I feel like, like, they dealt with a lot of more, like, issues with being, like, in the fucking game, and they just accepted the fact that they stuck in this motherfucker. Like, this is our new life, so we got to make the best of this shit. And then, like, not to mention, like, the fucking, like, as the more, like, you watch in the fucking story, that, like, you find out, like, damn, shit is really fucked up. Like, I don't want to, like, spoil alert, I guess, for people that haven't seen it. Just check it out.
Yeah, because I'm spoiled. I said I'm going to watch it after Yu Yu Hakusho.
It's kind of universally believed, like, Log Horizon is better than Sword Art, but at the same time, you got people who be like, it's going to throw, like, Dot Hack Sign on you and shit.
Yeah.
Because there's always those people, but, yeah.
Yeah, because like, if that's the case, then, because one of my honorable mentions is Overlord. I like Overlord. Because, like, that's the type of nigga I would be inside of a fucking game. I would just, like, give no fucks.
Now we're getting into isekais and shit. That's an entirely different debate. But no, I feel you though.
So, hey.
You hot, Will?
What?
You hot?
What are you talking about?
Are you hot, nigga?
Hot.
Oh, I'm good.
Okay, just make sure. I was about to say, I'll stop being the bitch and raise the window. It's just a lot of spider webs over there.
Yeah, I saw this thing. I was like, we not in Australia and shit. We don't got no big ass spiders and shit.
But I'm scared, man.
He's like, no, but I'm bitch bait.
I'll let that shit be known.
He's like, yeah, I'm bitch bait.
Malcolm, Will, my number 8, Outlaw Star.
Okay.
I didn't watch Cowboy Bebop. Sorry, I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to watch it. But this was probably was this first or second? This is probably my second introduction to, like, space cowboys, or for the case is Trigun was my first. But yeah, Outlaw Star, I love that shit. It's like, that's the perfect anime for me. It's like 26 episodes. It goes like really fast. There's a lot of action. It's emotional in that part. It's like, I think his name is Jim. Like, he fucking kills his girlfriend and shit like that, or the girl that he likes or some shit like that on the ship and shit. And, like, he don't know that that's her on the other ship that they fighting against and shit like that, but he meeting her and shit, got flowers for her. But, like, the next day she don't show up and shit because he done killed her ass. Like, it got real emotional and shit like that. And plus the action is good. And plus, like, he has the canister bullets or some shit like that. I can't remember the anime, like, word for word.
Yeah.
Those was fucking awesome and shit like that. But yeah. And it was like half... Cause there's some animes like that, like the ships fight or some shit like that. I just can't remember. Like I can't remember exactly, but there's other animes like that. And I thought that was pretty fucking cool. So Outlaw Star, that's my number 8.
Damn. See.
And plus, you got my damn DVD collection.
Right. I forgot I still have it.
Yeah.
I'll be watching it every now and then too.
Yeah. That's one of the animes I actually bought. Like bought the whole collection for that shit. Like special
for 8.
Shit.
We on 8, right? Yeah. I got Samurai Shampoo for 8.
I got you. Only reason that's not on my list, I only watched it once.
You only watched it
once?
once?
I only watched it once.
Yeah, I watch it every time. Every time I get when I'm in the mood, I'll flip between that and Afro.
Okay.
And I was like, that's one of my honorable mentions.
And the only reason I even watched it that once is because I had it on the Fire Stick. And you know, the Fire Stick, sometimes you can go to like random anime or some shit like that.
Right.
And I seen some niggas getting fucked up in a cave or a mine or some shit like that. I was just like, yo, what the fuck is this? I'm like, I gotta watch this shit from the beginning. I'm like, I didn't know what the fuck it was. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Should be on Funimation, so.
Yeah, it's on there.
Yeah, it's on there.
It's on there. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it again eventually. But yeah, I watched it one time and that shit was good. It was good.
Yeah, because I think because Funimation had I recently saw like a sale because like I think the birth it probably was like a month or two ago, like the you know when they do that like at this year same date this was released and it was like Samurai Shampoo or whatever they had like the box set was like on sale or some shit.
Yeah, the director of Samurai Shampoo, Shinichiro Watanabe. He also made Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah. That's why I like it so much.
Okay.
I was like, both his joints is on my list. So.
Okay, cool. That's a good number 8. Malcolm, my number 7, Fooly Cooly.
This nigga.
Fooly Cooly is my shit, dog. I don't care what nobody say.
How did you feel about the?
I haven't watched the alternative.
Okay.
I watched whatever the other one was.
I haven't watched the new series.
Yeah,
I
started watching whatever the fuck the other one was. I didn't watch Alternative though. I know I didn't watch that one, but whatever the other one was, I started watching that.
Progressive or some shit.
Progressive.
Yeah.
I haven't finished it though, but I don't care about those that much. Like at this point, but the first original one, that's the one that really bought me. I like because when I used to watch that shit, I was like, am I supposed to be watching this as a child? Because it was like a lot of suggestive shit going on. Like, she was trying to fuck it like a little 10-year-old ass nigga, and she was like in her 30s or some shit like that. That bitch was just hitting people with scooters and guitars and shit. And then, like, the niggas with the eyebrows, he's like, believe in me. Like, come with me, don't trust this bitch. Like, all that type of shit. And, like, he's like, no, I love her and all that shit. And, like, he had fucking big-ass mechs and shit coming out people's foreheads and all that type of shit.
Yeah, that shit was
wild. And the crazy part is, it was kind of like, I don't know exactly what the color case is, but they was like, the fact that they had all these irons around the world, like to smoothen and flatten and like start over a whole new world or whatever the case is, what the shit was. I can't remember exactly what the fuck was going on, but I thought that shit was dope as shit. And like, that's one of the ones, like, they had a lot of innuendos, like her turning into a cat and shit like that. Like, niggas nose bleeding and shit because they was like pervy ass niggas and shit like that. So that was my shit, though. Fooly Cooly was my shit.
Yeah, I still think, like, to this day, that's one of the best dubs that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Fooly Cooly is my shit though. What's your number 7, Malcolm?
My number 7 is My Hero Academia. It kind of made the list.
Even with the filler episodes?
Yeah, even the fillers.
It ain't that
I'm just talking shit.
Yeah.
I just only got like 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I'm just talking shit. Malcolm hates when I say that shit.
No, because I was like, at least the fillers pertain to shit. Like, it ain't like some wild shit. Like, they had to go get some eggs or some shit that don't even pertain to the fucking storyline. Like some other anime.
It ain't fucking Naruto when they throw fillers down your throat and shit.
I know I'm just fucking with Malcolm.
Yeah, I was like...
The niggas was swimming one day and showed up their dorm room. Fuck them niggas.
I was like, it was literally a fight scene. The next episode, from that episode, it was showing the dorm rooms.
I know,
and shit.
Fucking with Malcolm.
Everybody showing their rooms and shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Academia is cool. It's just to make my list. It's not one of my favorites. I'll watch it though. It's like Attack on Titan. It's like
I hate Mineta. I will say that.
You hate Mineta?
I hate Mineta so much. Fuck Mineta.
Why you hate Mineta so much?
Yo, like, hey, if you gonna have a perverted character, do it right. That nigga's a sex offender at this point. Like, nah, like fuck Mineta.
He's in high school too.
No. Mineta is the nigga that you will see 20 years later with the hashtag MeToo. Like, nah, nigga.
He doesn't have a choice. What can you do other than be perverted when that's your fucking superpower? You can't do anything
The
about
superpower he got is trash anyway. Yo, I fucking hate Mineta. So yeah.
He can't do anything about his powers, but that's the best he got.
Man.
That's the best he could do.
He's like, tell us how you really feel, Will.
That nigga suit is literally like him in a diaper. Fuck him.
Just rips it the fuck off every time he gets a chance.
Oh man.
That's funny.
Oh man. I fuck with my nigga
yeah.
Shadow.
Yeah. Of course. Darkness. My number 6 is Sword Art Online. Just the first one. I recently just watched the second one. I haven't watched Gun Gale on Netflix, whatever the case is. But the first one was good to me. I rewatched that shit like at least 5+ times, like I said. I rewatched a lot of that shit. But I just liked it. I don't even know how the fuck I even found Sword Art Online. I just like low-key just bumped into that shit and then
he just kept watching.
Yeah. I just kept watching. I'm like, okay. And it's moving fast, like 5 years past in game or some shit like that, or whatever the case is. And like shit kept progressing, and they found out this nigga was a hacker or a cheater or some shit like that, and just shit like that. I thought that shit was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah,
You just don't like the love shit. Like they got a fairy child.
No, it didn't bother me so much, but like the first season, like you said, was good. It's just like as you progress like through
down the line.
I
didn't know that shit was still on right now.
Yeah, because like the newer one is like basically a revamp of like the first fucking season. Like it's just like
I didn't even know that shit.
It's just like they beating the whole love interest thing and like throughout the duration of like the whole fucking series. Like because like it went from all right they stuck in the game to all right she's stuck. Well, yeah.
No,
she's stuck.
That was the whole first season. Like they both got stuck, and then she was still stuck, and he had to go back into the game.
Yeah, he went back, and then he got out, and it was like, he
had to go catch a criminal or some shit in another game, and I don't know what the fuck they doing on Gun Gale, but yeah.
Gun Gale was a lot too. I think that was like my least favorite. Well, yeah, that was.
It's fucked up. All right, like I like for Sword Art, like the first season was cool. And like the first half of that second season, it was okay. Yeah, Gun Gale wasn't. I'm not gonna say it was good or great. It was okay.
It was okay.
But it was after they solved that fucking issue of what was actually happening in that game, and they went off and did and then suddenly they were all doing some fantasy quest shit, and it was like, what the fuck is going? When I saw that shit, I'm like, yeah, I'm not watching this anymore. Fuck this. I'm like, fuck this. And I didn't watch the recent series. I didn't want to.
No, I watched like the first episode, and I just felt like it was the same. It was a fucking like just revamp. Like the animation was like nice and shit. Mm-hmm. It was just the revamp of like kind of like how the first season was.
Yeah, but
to me, that's how it was.
I think the reason why he was in that, I think someone had got at his ass, and they kind of had to put him in there to like save his life or something. It was some weird shit. Yeah. I didn't fucking care though. Like I didn't. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck. You know what? After Gun Gale, I'm like, nah. Like you lost it with me, man. Fuck it.
So Malcolm, what's your number? What are we on 6?
Yeah, 6. All right. I would say my number 6 is Naruto, like the Shippuden. For the longest time,
Shippuden, or is it just?
I got Shippuden, but I'm gonna say
Boruto.
Everything but Boruto.
I'll say so. Okay, all right.
Everything but Boruto.
Okay, so the whole Naruto and Naruto Shippuden.
Yeah, Shippuden. All right, cool. This nigga can attest for me. Like for the longest fucking time, when I remember when Naruto came out, like it was some other shit airing around the same time as Naruto and shit. Like I tried it for the longest part. This nigga was my roommate at the time. Like I could not, like Naruto used to annoy the fuck out of me. Like I hated Naruto. Like I hated it. Like I tried to like sitting there and the whole believe it shit. Like it was just fucking bothering me, bruh. It was fucking bothering me so much like that I found this nigga more annoying. Like me personally, like I found Black Star less annoying than Naruto. And I kind of went and shifted towards, that way than watching fucking Naruto.
For those of you who don't know, Black Star is from
so it's on my list there. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, that's on my list too. But like I couldn't do it until like I want to say, what was it? Maybe like a year or two ago. whenever the fuck I like message, because I messaged this dude. I messaged Will. I was like, yo, I just saw the wildest shit on fucking it was like Facebook. I'm on like a whole bunch of anime groups and like they show like clips and shit. Oh, yeah. And I was like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga? And why is he bodying all these niggas? Yeah. And he was like, I was like, yo, what anime is this? And my nigga was like, oh, this is Naruto. I was like, yeah. He's like, nah. He's like, hear me out, my nigga. He's like, no, this is. He's like, this Shippuden. This is different from Naruto's. Naruto. He's much older, and he don't be on that fuck shit like he was on. Yeah, he's like, he just be throwing hands now. I was like, okay, I can get with that. I was like, all right, I'm gonna start with the annoying shit first to get to the good shit.
Yeah, no. I tried to convince this nigga from the jump. Like, hey, he was like, man, I don't like Naruto. I'm like, man. Like, yo, but Shippuden is some other shit, though. He was like, nah, I can't fuck with it. I'm like, okay, whatever. Then, all of a sudden, out of the blue, this nigga called me. I'm like, yo, I just saw the realest shit. Like, yo, I fuck with Shippuden now. I'm like, what changed it? And I kind of had an idea what changed it. Like,
it didn't have to be that on the game fight. Like,
no, it was the realest fight it was the realest fucking fight that like Shippuden ever had. It was when Madara got on that field and fucked up a whole ass army with hands long.
Hands long, bro. I was like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga? Yo, and why is he bodying niggas?
Yo, when they premiered that shit, Joe, like my whole fucking feed, it was just blowing up. Like, yo, this is the realest episode ever. I'm like, what the fuck? I was at work and I pulled that shit up. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
It's funny because you see the motherfucker say, I forgot what the name of the fucking move is, but he's like, all right, that took care of that one. He's like, all right.
He's like, yeah.
But what about that one?
Yeah, that's what made
the fucking move.
That's what really motivated me. I was like, this nigga reckless. He was like, hey, he's like, that's good now. Y'all took care of the first Tsukunuki. He's like, what about the second one? These niggas was like, the second one? I was like, oh shit. I was like, this nigga reckless, bro. I was like, oh man. I was like, I think I found the new fucking nigga.
I was watching Naruto like before it came out because they was previewing that shit on Toonami and shit like that. So I was ready for that shit.
Yeah, I wasn't watching it back then when everybody was watching it, but like I like that I kind of like didn't, cause like man, when I was watching, I was going through this whole series, and
I literally had to tell him like, hey, when you get to this point, just stop watching.
I was like, man, I felt so sorry for you niggas that was watching that shit week by week, because I would have been pissed.
I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
I was like, nigga, cause I had did it. Cause like y'all niggas was like, y'all just jump right into shipping and whatever, and I was like, nah, I like the no characters, no background. I was like, I'm gonna jump into Naruto and then jump.
And I literally told you,
and I did it,
and I literally told you, hey, they go when Sasuke leaves.
That's what I told him too.
I told him, I'm like, hey, the minute Sasuke leaves, stop watching the rest of this shit.
Right.
Just watch Shippuden after that. You don't need
literally that. Just trying to go get Sasuke and recover that nigga.
Because
that's all they're trying to do.
The same fucking shit I watched in Naruto, like all the little clips and all the little like fucking side shit that they was doing and shit was right in shipping. And I was like, why are they showing me the same shit I already seen? And I was like, I skipped like literally like 30 fucking episodes. I was like, cause like that's the one thing I hated. I was like, man, I felt sorry for you niggas that was waiting every week. And I was like, all I did was just binge Naruto all the way to the shipping, and that was it for me. I was like, man, I feel sorry for y'all because y'all had to wait like every fucking week, and then like y'all got 30 fucking sets. Yeah, like we got 30 fucking episodes of filler. I literally like, all right, begin the Ninja War. Ninja War about to start. Fucking fillers.
Yo, Naruto.
Skipped all that shit, went right to the first half of Ninja War.
Let's be real though, Shippuden has so many fillers that after the story was concluded, they still have fillers.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
It's like, what can we do with the rest of these fillers? Let's make movie.
They had fillers, they had fillers talking about shit like that was going on behind the scenes. They had what if scenario fillers and shit. And then and they had like redemption arc Sasuke filler and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Ninjas blowing bubbles and shit. Like all type of shit.
I ain't watching
that nigga made me mad. I was like, what kind of jitsu shit is this? I was like, this nigga's literally blowing bubbles.
You know what?
I was like,
water jitsu? I can do this shit. Give me some water or something.
Like,
It's like, nigga, you should be in the kitchen somewhere.
Right.
You blowing bubbles and shit.
Yeah.
See, you know what? I read the
These
manga.
dishes, my
so
nigga.
after when the manga concluded and shit, and I saw like the bullshit that was still going on with the anime, I'm like,
Right.
no, I'm not watching.
I'm
it.
good on
I
this.
don't fucking care. I know exactly where this shit's supposed to end, and they're gonna drag this out for like another 3 years.
Fucking. The reason why I excluded Boruto, because like that shit, like, don't get me wrong, it was some nice little scenes.
I stopped watching it. Like,
yeah, it was.
As soon as I found out who was fucking who and who had kids and all that shit and like the pals and shit, all that combined, like
yeah, it was nice
that.
seeing certain people kids and shit
Yeah,
like that.
I was
like,
cool after that.
Like it was nice that they seeing like motherfuckers like I already knew kind of hard
I got that
fucking
from
hands,
the best,
bro.
and I kind of got that from the best from like the movie anyway.
Yeah,
Like that when the Boruto movie got announced and shit like that. I watched that subbed and dubbed like a couple of times. But I was just like, after that, I was like, the show it was alright. But I was like, after I seen who had kids and all that shit, like I don't give a fuck about this show.
yeah. I will say this though about the movie and then like the show, like the fight scenes were different. Like I would say the show one was better than the movie one.
Yeah, it
like,
was.
Because
but there's a lot of things changed too. Because
there's a lot of shit changed in there.
What the fuck the dude name is? Not Mitsuki, was it? No, that's not his fucking name. What the fuck the dude's name is? He looked way different in the movie than he did in the fucking anime.
Yeah.
But it was just a lot of shit that was changed. But yeah. Naruto was my number 5 pick anyways, but we ain't gotta talk about that. I guess we can skip my shit.
Oh, he was on number 5?
Yeah, that's my number 5.
Oh, so I was like right there. He was right there with me.
Yeah.
Shit. I guess I can jump into my number 5. My number 5 was Soul Eater.
Damn, the disrespect.
What disrespect?
You're not going for the female protagonist?
Maka used to blow the fuck out of me because she was like a big ass crybaby, man.
She cried a lot.
No, like it'd be like ridiculous shit though. Like I don't know, she used to blow the fuck out of me. I was like, man, she's like, I just don't feel good enough to be your partner, soul.
Oh, we getting close there because that's my number 4.
That's your number 4?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah,
I know it's gonna get a little dicey.
Yeah, that's my number 4.
Dude who made Soul Eater made
Fire
Force.
Force. Yeah.
Fire Force, yeah.
That's
why I
think
think
that.
You can tell from the art style. So.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Immediately I knew
That second episode.
trailer.
That second episode of fucking
you know
Fire
what,
Force. I could tell that was from
Fire
Soul.
Force got like the anime got like the best art style I've seen like this season out of everything else because that shit just looks crispy as fuck.
Yeah.
That shit looks that fucking good. So,
but yeah, I fuck with Soul Eater. Like Reaper Chop, that's my shit. It was more when he was Reaper chopping like the students and shit.
So,
the death side. That was the part that pissed me off about Soul Eater was Excalibur. Some of them.
That nigga.
Those was feeling right. But some of that shit was filler episode. I was like, I hate that shit. But that nigga was still funny as shit.
That nigga was funny as fuck.
But that's why that kind of fucked me up. But other than that, I like that shit.
Yeah, the whole
that shit probably made me cry, low key.
Yeah.
Probably at the end or something.
Yeah, I like
remember.
how it ended.
I can't remember like for a fact, but that shit probably made me cry like at the end. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, like I like certain characters. Yeah, even though like Maka blew me sometimes, like her character development was like better towards like the end and shit. But she just used to blow the fuck out of me in the beginning. But
and then Death's son, that nigga was wild. Everything has to be even. Perfect symmetry.
Symmetry, my nigga. That was his only weakness.
Hey,
bro.
the funniest episode was the third episode.
The kid.
That nigga left he left his guns at the pyramid just to go all the way back home to fix a picture that wasn't fucked up in the first place. So I fucked with that shit. Soul Eater was my shit too. I watched that shit like 5+ times.
Yeah, I got the whole set, so I'll be watching that every now and then.
Yeah. I guess you can do your number 4, nigga. Because that was your number 5. That's my number 4.
Yeah, okay.
Getting close, nigga.
My number 4 is Case Closed.
Okay.
My number 4. That's like the OG from Tsunami and shit.
That's the man that got turned into a kid and a detective or some shit like that.
Well,
right?
yeah, the detective got turned into like a little
kid
and shit. Yeah.
Right, yeah. Okay.
But that shit is like ongoing. Like.
Oh, it's still going on?
that shit been going on for like 20+ years.
God damn.
So I'm like, I want to see. I was like, I want to see the conclusion, man, because like, like I'll watch it. Like I'll watch like some of the present stuff like every now and then, but like I'm not like.
I know you tried to put me on that shit when you had the DVD. I said, nah, Malcolm ain't into this shit. Malcolm was like, hey, just take this. I'm like, nah.
He's like, you can leave that on the shelf.
Right. I'm gonna take this right here.
He's like, well, I'll take all your other shit. I was like, the disrespect.
Oh shit. My number 3, Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay.
I don't gotta explain that.
Disrespect.
Niggas saying Yu Yu Hakusho. I know. That's your pick. But yeah, I only say that because Yu Yu Hakusho. I can watch that shit like any time of the fucking year, bro.
Yeah.
And I'll just watch that shit through. Like I'm watching it now, and I'm just like. I'm skipping some. I'm like black, and I'm going to sleep on some of that shit. But when I wake up, I already know what the fuck happened.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm good. So I can go back to it or whatever the case is. I'm early on. I'm like still in the first season or whatever because I'm at the Tagoro Dark Tournament shit right now.
That's my point.
Yeah, but I know what happened. Like next he fights who the fuck does he fight next? Is it it's the nigga with the 7 different personalities and shit like that, or 8, 9, however many personalities, the old spirit detective. And then he finds out about his demon side and shit like that. Then it's another dark tournament and shit like that.
Yeah,
he gotta kill his father or whatever. He gotta fight his father, like all that shit. He training with his father. Like I know what the fuck happens, but I'm just rewatching it. I know what happens. I'm just rewatching shit just to rewatch it because that's my shit.
That's my shit too.
I probably cried on that shit the first time I watched it too. I don't know. Hey. I'm a crier, bro.
Just a baby back.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. When that shit, like when shows end and like they end good,
yeah.
Like, bro, I'm gonna cry because I think, cause Yu Yu Hakusho ends like all them on the beach and shit like that.
Yeah, he pretty much goes back to like, well, he came back from
Demon World,
and shit.
Yeah.
And he's like,
because everybody thought everybody thought he wasn't coming back and shit like that, and he came back. The only part I fucked up on is a couple years ago they released a OVA or like a movie or a prelude or some shit, and I still ain't watched it yet.
Oh man,
I know it's good. I ain't watched it.
I was mad that they ain't released this shit earlier.
And I just saw it because it's still subbed. It's not even dubbed yet. So I'm gonna have to. I gotta go back and watch that shit.
I haven't watched it.
It's like a prelude.
All I'm gonna say is like it's like how Kurama and fucking Hiei fucking like met
all that shit
together
I know,
and shit, and like how they was like fucking cool because like in the series they didn't really, well they kind of did, but they didn't really like all the way like deep into it and shit, and like you get it in there, like you get it in a little OVA. I really dig that. I was like, I wish they would have did that earlier though, bro.
Yeah. No, I don't think I watched the movie for it either. They had a movie back in 19, whatever the fuck the case is. I don't think I watched that movie either. That's probably one of the other movies I haven't watched. You know what? Ain't on my list that I think I fucked up on. Well, it probably is. Okay, yeah, it is on there. Don't worry about it. But yeah, that's my number 3. Let me see. Yeah, number 3. That's my number 3.
That was your number 3.
Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho.
My number 3 is the shit that put me on anime. Period. So it's Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon. So you got the whole Dragon Ball Z, or you just got Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z? Are you putting GT in there? Are you putting Super in there?
I'm gonna make the choice for you. Is Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super? That's it.
Right? No, ain't worry about it, my nigga.
No.
I got it.
I don't even know what GT is, nigga.
I don't even recall. What's this
what was just GT? Nigga? What nigga? We racing now?
Grand Theft Auto, right?
We racing?
We got turbo cars here? This is fast.
Gran Turismo, nigga? This is Dragon Ball Gran Turismo?
Yeah, because what's funny is, like, niggas be forgetting about that, but, like, at the same time...
nigga, that's repression. What the fuck out of
here? What's funny is, though, like, some people think that, like, I don't know if a lot of people don't know that, like, not even the same fucking creator. I was like...
no, because that's an anime-only thing. They never made a manga.
I'm just going to say this right here. Dragon Fist. What? Exactly. that sums that shit up. A Dragon Fist. Fuck out of here. Dark Star Dragon Balls. Fuck out of here.
I was like, no, the only way they made that shit make sense, like, with the rest of it, especially with them doing Super now and shit, is, what's the fuck?
Heroes. Oh, my God.
Heroes.
Oh, my God.
First of all,
Heroes ain't got no type of storyline. They don't give a fuck. Hey, get Cooler in there.
This ain't about continuity. Cooler. They just made this shit just to make it.
Yeah.
Cooler, second episode. Go golden like your brother, nigga. What?
No fucking reason.
Then they got the other Super Saiyan that's fucking just so evil. Like, as soon as he touch you, you turn evil too.
You know what's fucked up? At the time,
what the
a lot of...
Bro? That shit doesn't make no sense, bro. None of that shit.
You know what's fucked up? I was arguing with niggas with... this is back when they... like announced like the Broly movie, but we didn't know it was a Broly movie, and niggas thought that he's supposed to be Cumber, the nigga that's
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
the one that was hinted over.
But people originally thought that it was supposed to be the next arc of Dragon Ball Super after the Tournament of Power and shit. That they was like saying that since like all the planets that was that they got, the multiverses got wished back and shit. That the original ones that he destroyed and shit was like one of them, and then one of them had like a Saiyan ruling as one of the guys, one of the destroyer guys or whatever.
They can keep that shit over there.
But it ended up not being that because like I was digging it at first. I was like that sounds like a fucking problem. I was like, in a series, like a fucking whole fucking Saiyan that's a destroyer
against like the 3 or 4 Saiyans that's on Earth, what the case is.
Yeah, I was like, you mean to tell me?
They
I was like,
race ain't dead.
I was like, yeah, that's exactly where I was going. I was like, it ain't the bitch ass what is that universe?
I forget. You don't know the numbers.
Cause Goku's what is that universe 6 or is it 5?
Goku's?
Yeah,
7.
So then the Beerus's brother is 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it ain't 6 like how 6 they fucking saying like
they bitch made.
Yeah. They ain't the same, bruh.
Yeah.
I still say the grimiest shit when Goku did that Kamehameha wave.
Yeah.
old girl
grinding her ass.
Yeah.
It was like, got you, nigga. That nigga broke dance.
No.
That nigga's a legit ass broke dance
on a string.
That's
like energy beam.
Because I wasn't watching Super like that. That tournament shit, the thing that fucked me up, it was that, but it was also when I seen that nigga suplex, what the fuck is the old boy name?
We talking about
Jiren. And I seen him actually suplex that nigga. Like, I've never seen Goku grapple somebody and then flip him. I've never seen that shit. Like, all the years I've been watching Dragon Ball Z, I've never seen that shit. Like, he fucked that nigga up.
He's done it, but he's done it like going
diving,
like not like we on the ground shit, like doing it, but like he'll grapple some motherfucker in the air and like slam their ass on the air.
Nigga, that's the first time I seen that nigga suplex somebody. I ain't never seen that shit.
Maybe that's the problem. It should have been. They should have get worked on their ground game. Out of all them fights that they didn't have, them niggas in the air, do nothing but hands, and they do nothing but kicks.
He's like, way on ground game.
We on the ground, nigga. Yeah.
Yeah, that whole fucking, I want to say, that whole Tournament Power was like crazy though.
Man,
like,
that's what made me watch that shit. I didn't watch the Black Goku Zamasu.
Oh man,
I didn't watch it like
that fucking arc.
But I got into it or whatever the case is. I watched like clips and I understood.
That fucking arc was still crazy to me too.
That confused me, shit.
That I was like, oh, the dub.
That's the part. That's what made me kind of watch some of it because it's like. What the fuck did you say? Because they're like in
don't shoot.
In the sub, he's like it's Black Goku. Or it's Black Goku.
No. He's like, no, don't shoot. This man is not black.
Right? He's not black.
I was like, I saw what you did there, Funimation. I was dying laughing. I was like, hell no, bro. He's like, don't shoot. Yeah. He's not black.
I remember that shit. That's what made me watch some of that shit. He said that shit.
Yeah, but that arc was crazy too, though. Like. Cause like these niggas couldn't even handle him.
No, they couldn't fuck with him.
And they had to have a fucking god step in to just
Vegito,
like
they had Vegito, they had fucking Super Saiyan Blue Trunks. Still couldn't really handle that nigga. Bro. Yeah.
It wasn't enough. I was like, damn, that's an ass whooping right there. I was like, you know what? I wasn't mad at that arc because I was like, that's the first time that was like a W they didn't get.
The only thing I was mad about is because they should have made that part of the movie like they did the Frieza shit. And the fucked up part about Super is they made the whole first part of Super the Frieza movie.
But that was like those movies like were like just like playing like the.
But
like they were playing.
They did the Broly shit though, and you know when the Super come back, it's gonna be about Broly.
Gonna be, the whole series is gonna be Broly. Yeah. We already know that. The whole arc gonna be like that first arc.
I was just saying if they were gonna do it like that, they might as well did the Black Goku shit. Because that would have fucked like the way they probably would have did the animation on the Black Goku movie. Probably would have been a little bit colder than the anime, just like the Frieza and shit, and just like the Broly shit. Like the only thing about the Broly thing is like they're not finna keep the same animation that they did in the movie. And that's gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, you know what? My only real gripe with Super was that like the first 2 arcs was just like extended versions of like the first 2 movies. The recent it was Battle of the Gods. And
Frieza.
Yeah,
I think it was more of like kind of like a bait hook. I think it was more like a bait hook to like see if motherfuckers wanted to like do it. I think the series was probably already like in the works, but I think they probably just did the movie shit to see if if motherfuckers was still gonna like do it. But like, of course, motherfuckers still gonna do it. It's Dragon Ball Z, so
that's true. That was your number 3, right?
Yep, that was my number 3.
My number 2, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Okay.
I know I cried on that shit a couple times, probably.
You said when
old girl got Brotherhood.
Yeah.
I didn't watch. I tried to watch the first one. I couldn't really fuck with it like that.
Yeah, Brotherhood is like.
And plus, I heard that Brotherhood was more connected to the manga anyway.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Brotherhood.
I was like, cool. At least I'm getting closer to the manga, whatever the case is.
Yeah, because the original shit was made while the manga was still going. So after a certain point, it kind of diverged. It kind of diverged and went into some other shit.
Okay.
So that's why they kind of did like a whole ass series on it.
Okay.
They actually followed the fucking manga.
So yeah, I tried to watch the first one. I didn't get through that shit. But Brotherhood is my shit. I'm pretty sure I cried when the little girl got turned into a chimera. I'm pretty sure I cried when who the fuck died in like the middle of the fucking anime. Somebody died. Hughes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I died when that fucking happened. I'm pretty sure it was another episode too. I just can't fucking remember like offhand. But like that's the part that shit. Because even my tattoo artist, like hood ass nigga, told me, "Hey, you need to watch that shit." He said, "You need to watch that shit. It's about sins." And like magic or some shit like that. He described to me some type of way. I can't really remember everything, but like as soon as I started watching that shit, I started seeing gluttony, greed, like all that shit like that. I was like, oh, this shit kind of cold. And then like the fight scenes was cold as shit. Like the shit was funny too. Like those kind of animes are like kind of goers too. Like if it's funny, like action and shit like that, I fucks with it, and like that's why that's on my list for number 2.
Yo, I didn't really fuck with Roy Mustang like that, but he had them niggas shook. He had them niggas shook after he killed Lust, and they were like, nah, let's not fuck with this nigga. He killed a whole ass homunculus who's supposed to be immortal. Yeah. Then he did that same shit to what was it, fucking Envy, and like they were like, we need to stop fucking with this man. We need to stop fucking with this man.
Because the first couple episodes they was making fun of his ass like, sir, you're no good out here. It's raining. Like, you can't use you. There's nothing you can do out here. Yeah. So I thought there's funny parts and shit like that. And then, of course, Edward always thought he was the younger brother because he was just short. Yeah. And, like, nobody knew, like, Fonz was actually, like, fucking, they thought he was just a kid in the suit and shit like that. Nobody knew that he was, like, full actual metal and shit like that. Everybody thought he was the full metal, whatever the case is. So, that was my shit. I'm pretty sure I cried on that shit, and I rewatch that shit all the time. That's my shit.
That's your number 2, right?
That's my number 2, bro.
My number 2 is Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, I know why.
Yeah,
that's
classic, nigga.
Every time you hear that, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Every time Malcolm hears that, she starts jamming. I already know that shit.
Yeah, what? Oh, no, they got me watching recently.
Yeah, you know what?
Beta did that shit.
Beta did it. And
Cowboy Bebop still got one of the best soundtracks.
Yeah, they do.
They got one of the best soundtracks hands down for anime. So.
Yeah, I knew that was Malcolm shit. I know that's Malcolm shit. Every time he hears 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Anything anything that Yoko Kanno does is just amazing.
Amazing.
So yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's my nigga.
My honorable mentions.
Well, wait, did you do that number 1?
No, not yet.
Are we doing honorable mentions?
All right, number 1.
Cool.
I'm throwing this out there. Power Rangers, best dub anime ever. Argue with me. Argue with me.
Hey, give me something to hit this nigga with.
No, argue with me. Argue with me. No. How is it Power Rangers the best dub anime ever?
We're not arguing this.
How isn't it? It's filmed in Japan. All the moves, all the stunts, everything has been filmed in Japan since the shit has been released, and it's been dubbed over and brought to America.
That's not an anime. There's an entirely different name to that shit.
Nope.
Fuck.
Nope.
All right. Honorable mention, nigga.
I got one more. Calm down. Sailor Moon.
Oh, okay. I was about ready. No, you already heard me for the bullshit.
No. Nigga, Power Rangers is the best of anime, nigga. Argue with me.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Sailor Moon, yeah.
Sailor Moon.
Because you know what? Fighting Prime at midnight or whatever the damn song is.
Because you know what the thing is? You know what the thing is, like Sailor, it's either Dragon Ball or Sailor Moon. Those are like the two things that kind of get people hooked into anime. Because for dudes, it's usually Dragon Ball Z. For girls, it's usually Sailor Moon. So.
Or vice versa.
Yeah.
What's your honorable mention?
How do you get your kicks?
My honorable mention. I got 3. So I got Lupin the Third.
Okay.
I got you on that.
Then I got
I
got Digimon.
I'm about to say on the quick side note.
What?
That's how I started fucking with Lupe.
Yeah.
You got that Lupin the Third one. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, I didn't know who this nigga was, and he dropped that shit in the car. I'm like,
Lupin still like Lupin
guess who
the
on
Third?
I'm like, wait, hold on.
What
was that? What was that shit?
He's like,
because I was fucking with Lupin heavy when that shit came out, and I'm like, oh my god, and this nigga from the West Side too.
Like, nigga. He was like, all stars
shit. Nigga, I like, damn.
Alright. Then I got like.
You said Digimon, right?
Yeah, I said Digimon.
Okay, cool.
And then since I had Digimon on there, I kind of want to throw Pokemon on there, but then I was like, I can't forget about my nigga Yugi.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, that's true.
So I was like, I was like, I'm gonna go with my nigga Yugi.
Okay. That's good honorable mentions.
Yeah.
My number 1, we already talked about it, but it's Dragon Ball Z, the series, not GT. Excluding that shit like a motherfucker. Only reason I said Dragon Ball the series because I was gonna put Dragon Ball over Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super. Yeah. I like Dragon Ball like way better, but the thing about Dragon Ball Super is it actually combines both of them.
Yeah.
Like comedy and action and everything like that. That's all in Super.
Yeah, because Dragon Ball Z is like
Dragon Ball more serious.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z is more serious because Dragon Ball is just all.
Oh yeah, it's funny as shit. Like
Dragon Ball Z is just a long string of like Goku's like the consequences of Goku's actions.
Choice.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Yeah. When the Saiyans came through, they came through because of Goku.
Yeah.
Then Frieza was a problem because of the Saiyans that came there for Goku.
Yep.
And then the androids and Cell because of Goku. So, yeah.
But yeah, I put Dragon Ball like way before like everything because I like Dragon Ball like way better. Yeah. And I'll watch Dragon Ball before I watch Dragon Ball Z over. But yeah, that's my number 1 pick.
My number 1 was Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay.
That was my number 1.
Okay.
So
I understand that.
Yeah. I watched that. I watched that as like my fucking like bedtime story, my nigga. I'll just pick. Yeah. I'll just pick a scene and just watch it. Like I fuck with it heavily.
You know how good Yu Yu Hakusho is? My wife don't even watch anime. She was watching that shit with me the other day.
Word?
Yeah, she was watching that shit with me the other day.
Wow.
And I fell asleep on the couch watching that shit and she was still up watching it.
Word?
Yes.
Oh man. That's what I'm talking about.
That's how good Yu Yu Hakusho is. Yeah. No, she ain't getting into that shit. But she was fucking Yu Yu Hakusho.
She found the right genre. Trust me.
I know. I tried. No,
my wife was like that.
I tried to make her watch Death Note. She didn't. She liked it because she liked Criminal Minds and all that type of shit.
I forgot the damn.
Yeah, like it's a lot of shit we didn't mention. Sorry, but like Death Note, I tried to get my wife to watch Death Note. I was like, you gonna like this because you like that crime mystery shit, trying to figure shit out like that. She ain't. She fell off of it. I tried to make her watch Full Metal Alchemist because she fucked with the sins and all that type of shit. Like you might like this shit. Same thing. I tried to put her on God of War, the game, because like she loves Greek mythology. Like she loves that shit. Didn't fuck with it. Nigga, I turned on Yu Yu Hakusho, went to sleep. He said, "Hey, that nigga with the Dark Dragon, when he took that Band-Aid off, some shit happened, but you fell asleep and missed it." I'm like, all right. So I'm finding you right now.
It's crazy because like back in the dorms, we did like a whole fucking. Even Will, we did like a whole fucking. Because
I had just picked up the one of the seasons and shit.
Yeah, he had one. I think you had one of the ones I didn't have, and like I had like 2 of them, and I was like missing like one part of the set, and we had the whole
Chris hooked on that shit.
Yeah, we had a fucking like watch party and shit, cause like even my wife like back then she was watching it and shit. And she's like she don't watch anime like that, but like she was like enticed in that shit too.
My wife don't watch none of
that shit. I had bought that shit at Coconuts. That's how long ago this shit was.
Yeah,
fuck coconut, nigga.
Exactly. Coconuts turn into FYE. They turn into FYE and shit.
Yeah.
That's how long ago this shit was.
Okay.
Because it used to be something else before Coconuts. Before I forgot the fucking name of it.
It wasn't Towers. It wasn't Tower Records, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was something before that. But yeah, like I'm telling you, get her in the right genre, because like Jasmine like all those like.
I'm trying. I try to test her out and see what she likes and shit like that.
Yeah, she like all that like I guess slice of life kind of like ordeal stuff. Like
she ain't gonna watch that shit.
Yeah. I mean, I watched that shit too, but like I think she liked that like way more, because like she was watching a whole bunch of shit like what's your shit now? What's it, Peach something?
Peach Girl
or something shit like that. She fucking loved that.
I like to go watch that shit.
Yeah, so like I don't know, man. Sometimes
I told her to watch Fruit Baskets.
Fruit Basket, she watched that before too.
Yeah. Well, no, they didn't. They redid it.
They redid it?
They're redoing it. Well, yeah, they redid it. It's still airing, so they redid the whole ass series. So. Because the other one was like, I think that's like over 20 years old at this point. But
yeah.
It's a lot of shit I didn't put on my list though. Like, I guess is it wrong to pick up girls in the dungeon or some shit? I think that's the name of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was gonna put that shit on there.
They just started airing a new season of that.
Yeah. I was gonna put Tokyo Ghoul on there, but I was like, I didn't even know they was on like the third or fourth season at this point. So I was like,
no, they finished it.
They done with that shit? Oh, okay, I didn't even know. What else? I had a whole bunch of shit that I didn't put on my list. Only place I didn't put Mob Psycho because I just got into Mob Psycho. Because I tried to watch it whenever the fuck I tried to watch it. I was like, yeah, this ain't it for me. And I was only watching it because they said the same people that made One Punch Man made one Mob Psycho, whatever the case is. But the first time I tried to watch that shit, I said, nah. And a couple weeks ago, I started watching it. And I was like, all right, this is pretty good. It's pretty decent. It's funny, or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
I had a whole bunch of shit on my list.
I had a whole bunch of shit like on my list. Assassination Classroom, The Rise of the Shield Hero.
I tried Assassination Classroom. I didn't like that shit.
Yeah.
It's either that or it was.
I haven't got my food shit in here.
Food Wars?
Food Wars and Restaurant to Another World.
I watched Food Wars. I was like, oh, this is low-key hentai. I didn't even know that. I didn't know that before I put it on because I was watching it with my kids. I'm like, these bitches busting out their clothes because they eating this food. I was like, whoa, let me turn this shit off.
Oh no, trust me.
I was like, I didn't even know that shit was
High School DxD, nigga. Anyway,
that was on that too.
The one I expected to be on your list was Berserk.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck, man.
I was like, damn.
I know, it was
That's
hard.
why I told this nigga, man. I was like, this is hard for me, man.
I know. You ain't gotta tell me, nigga. I'm the same way.
No, I'm telling him though. Like I was telling him, I was like, man, this is hard. I was like, he was like, we doing them all together. I was like, so we not doing old versus new because we did like the little reaction video. That he's like, nah. He's like everything. I was like, fuck, man. I literally got.
I'm gonna make you watch
shit is like 40. Like
I know it's bloody as shit.
Oh,
have you seen it or you just know?
Clips. I've seen clips.
Bruh.
I haven't watched the whole thing.
All I'm going to say is this.
We're going to make you watch Berserk.
All I'm going to say is this. I would never do my worst enemy the way this nigga Griffin did my nigga Guts. Okay. Like, I would never do that to any of y'all niggas.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I probably had Neon Genesis. I was going to have Neon Genesis on my list. I had Gundam Wing W on my list. But I just cut that off the list.
Yeah.
I had, what the fuck else did I have on my list? I had another mech show or something on my list. I don't think it was a big O. It was some other shit.
Mind if I
probably
just list out some shit?
Probably that.
What?
No, I thought you said something.
No, I'm about to say, you mind if I list out a few things? I don't got it in order. All right, so, Evangelion, definitely one. Yeah. It's definitely one of them. Not the original. Not the Netflix shit.
Oh, please.
Yeah, not the Netflix shit.
Because I
you talked about that last week.
Yeah, because when he, I think when we watched the trailer for it or whatever, I was like, so is this a copy and paste? And he's like, no, it's supposed to be new. I was like, shit, look like
it ain't new. They just redubbed it.
Yeah, I was like,
it's when I was telling him like the dude ain't gay or that it's not they don't like show that the two dudes are actually like or one of the dudes is actually into the other dude, or whatever the case is. They changed
the dialogue for it and
right.
shit. And like it changed a lot of connotations for it and shit. So there's Evangelion. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. There's another one. Berserk.
Berserk.
I fucking love Berserk. Probably for all the wrong reasons, but it is what it is.
Cause you ain't shit, nigga.
Yeah, cause I am not shit. I like struggle, and like Berserk is basically just one long ass struggle,
yeah.
and that's what's appealing about it.
Have you been watching like cause you know they like the series and shit.
Let's okay.
They did some animation, right?
The problem, all right. So the problem with that one is how they animated it because it's 3D animations and like
it's that slow motion.
It's
type,
No, it's not that.
By clip shit.
No, it's not that. Like the animations, like usually when you get like 3D animations like that, they kind of slow down the frame rate of it, so it looks a little choppy. You don't get that with Berserk. The problem is that it just they do a lot of like they cut a lot of corners to just make the shit look bad. So I think they changed it for like the home release, but. It's just like the story's good, but the animation is gonna bother the shit out of you to a point. So there's that.
No, I'm not talking about like the original Berserk.
The new shit.
That's the new shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
that's
I'm
what
just
I'm talking
making
about.
sure.
No, because the shit from '97 and like the movies they came out with like 4 or 5 years ago, those are fine. It's the new series that they came out with a couple years ago.
Yeah.
That shit's kind of huff. What else? Cowboy Bebop, definitely. Samurai Champloo, because I really like Shinichiro Watanabe stuff. I haven't seen a Studio Ghibli film that I never liked, like Nausicaa or.
Damn, I forgot to put the other. Well, we ain't talking about anime movies, never mind.
Yeah, well, I'm just. Well, I didn't know this was a thing. I'm just listening.
Yeah,
I'm just listening to shit off the phone.
I was like, I got a whole. That's a whole other beast.
Pollo, I cried on that shit.
Yeah,
I cried on Pollo.
One thing I like is like harem animes. So Tenchi Muyo, I like Tenchi Muyo. High School DxD, I like High School DxD. Probably too much.
Boost!
Yeah.
Damn, I had Kill La Kill on my list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had
Kill La
Kill
Kill
on my list.
was dope. I like Ghost in the Shell is pretty dope too.
Yeah, I expect that to be on your list.
Yeah, I'm just Psychopaths. That's also a good one. I really like. Yeah, I'm listening to shit off the dome. Like a lot of the shit that's on both y'all lists, I already like, and I'm just trying to list different shit that y'all didn't mention, just to be yeah. But
we probably should have shit on our list. We just when I told Malcolm the number we had a long ass list.
I had a long ass.
When I told him to number it,
that was hard for me.
He got lost.
I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
It's like, but I watched this just a
Attack
time
on
ago,
Titan.
and I was like,
Yeah.
well, I still like this, and I'm like,
Yeah, I didn't even have Attack on Titan on my list.
yeah.
I like it, but it's not gonna make the list. It don't make the top 10. I'm sorry.
Well, your top, yeah.
It's gotten pretty good. Like this season.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, this season.
I know.
Yeah.
He was trying to hide his picture from his other baby mama.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's fucked up it's fucked up.
That's how I saw this whole season.
It's fucked up because Buddy's first wife is the one who killed his
current wife. His last wife.
Yeah, because she got turned. His first wife got turned into
said,
a titan.
follow me all the way to your next bitch. Young.
Yep. Yeah, but
like you gonna remarry on me, nigga? That's a petty ass bitch. That's a petty ass bitch Titan. Is she still alive? They didn't ever kill her, right?
Who?
That Titan.
Which guy?
The Titan that ate whatever the fuck the boy name is.
Aaron's
mom.
mom.
They ever catch that Titan or kill it? What's that Titan still?
What happened was like
I can't remember.
What happened was that Titan actually cornered him and Mikasa, and so Aaron did some sort of power and he suck every other Titan in the area on that one bitch.
Oh yeah.
So I think
when he did the roar or whatever for the
that coordinate shit.
Yeah, okay.
So I think yes, because I think that Titan got devoured alive by all the other Titans.
Okay.
So
all right, cool. But yeah, that's funny.
But yeah,
that was this whole season.
Yeah,
that's
there's a lot of anime I could list if I just had the time, but I don't. So those are just a few that just didn't get mentioned that I do enjoy.
Yeah.
But both of y'all lists, those are all the anime y'all got on both of y'all lists are pretty much ones I've seen and I enjoy too. So
Cool. Yeah, I guess that's it, bro.
Yeah, I guess that's it for this.
I didn't know this was gonna take an hour, but it did.
I know it was at least gonna be like that hard, man.
Yeah, I guess this is our list of our top 10 favorite animes, like all together, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that's it. My name's Clint.
My name is Mal.
My name is Will.
And we out this bitch. Make sure to follow us all our social media networks. DADS Podcast, except Twitter, 2dads with dreads. Yeah, I'll let y'all next time, bro.
A moose.